And we're back. Another Mad Monday. And I don't know if you've heard, but a certain someone might be coming back to the NFL. His name is Drew Brees. So that means we're going to do, is Jameis Winston good enough to be the starter? Or are the Saints going to be like, all right, let's bring Drew back again. Random team, 1, 2, 3. I'll take it. Not too bad for us. This is a Jameis video, so probably throw a medium. And we'll defend the outside run. 6-minute quarters as always, and we're gonna hop straight into it. Now, personally, if I think Drew Brees is the comeback, I think he's a good backup. I think you're not gonna pay him a lot of money. So yeah. He can be a mentor. He can be what Ryan Tannehill won't be. I don't know if the Saints will bring him back, though, unless he takes a pay cut. Well, I don't know if he's still under contract at all or anything. But there's no way, no one, not even a single person's going to be like, let's get Drew Brees when he's getting paid, I don't even know how much. Probably at least 20 mil a year to be a backup. As much as I like Drew, I think Jameis Winston at the moment's better. He didn't pull a Tom Brady. Tom Brady, of course, being so weird, having this weird diet, weird exercise, and all of that, just so he can stay a bit longer when he's already secured the bag, and it seems like his kid's going to be good enough to make the NFL too, so I don't really know why. You need to play another year in the NFL. Just goes to show you don't care about your kids enough. And if you're in it for another ring, you got 7 of them. How many more do you need? Now, granted, some of those shouldn't be, shouldn't have some of those, but it's okay. We can't really do much. Not many free agent moves has happened though with the Saints. Besides, a guy named Tyrann Mathieu and Jarvis Landry signing, coming back to where they played college in Louisiana at LSU. They head over, I don't know how far away, but down in New Orleans. Personally, I really like that signing. I don't like the Tyrann Mathieu one as much, but I absolutely love Jarvis Landry signing. The only thing that gives me concerns is their receiver depth. Because I don't know about Marquez Callaway. I don't know if he's still on the team, but he balled out. And he's probably going to be receiver number 4. Maybe. They missed that kick. Wow. I have not seen a friggin' CPUs miss 53-yarders. Obviously, you have to throw the ball. It's a Jameis Winston video. I don't know how they're going to do with Olave if they still have Callaway. I don't even know if they still have him. Tried to play that perfectly. Didn't quite work out. Yeah. You also got Deontay Harris, who I don't really know how good he is, but he's a good returner. Give him that. He's got a great special team value. And Traquan Smith, who I don't think's the worst guy. Definitely think he's a starter. Have him as, the third receiver. And you're set. I mean, look at who else you got. Adam Trotman, who's weird, I'd say, not that good, but, he'll get the job done. And speaking of Drew Brees, I don't know why he'd come back either. They lost to Ron Armstead. I mean, like, he'd probably want to get the Tom Brady treatment of having a top-tier O-line. Especially if Andrews Pete gets injured as well. Oh, feels great to have Michael Thomas. Ooh. So I'm recording this on Monday. It's gonna go out on Monday conveniently, so you know we're all good. Oh, this is a touchdown with Jameis if I get the box. And we did. Get back in here. We got a good kick. Alright, we're good. Who knows as well? Maybe Taysom Hill could be a starter. Who else do they have? I don't know. I don't think they have Trevor Siemian anymore. I think he signed elsewhere. I don't know where. Maybe Bears. I don't know. Seems like a team that might. Oh, Andy Dalton. That's who they got. I knew they got some quarterback in the offseason. I couldn't think who. Yeah, Drew Brees, if you want to come back, be my guest. But I do not think you have a spot on the roster. Jameis Winston's going to be a starter, no doubt about it. I think they brought Andy Dalton in one if Jameis starts to pull Jameis stuff and, you know, goes 30 for 30. Or gets injured. That could also happen as well. And you have Taysom Hill, who's a gadget quarterback. I really like him, not as a quarterback, but I also believe he said he was going to focus on playing as a tight end. So, yeah, that's something. I think Taysom Hill's career is going to be over here soon. Hate to break it. Unfortunately, you know, I just don't think teams are going to want to pay him to be a gadget tight end. He's getting up there in age, you know. You never really want to, you know, pay a guy too much, especially at a higher age. Because, you know, the more uncertain you get about him, you know, they could just be one of the best players in the league, and then, you know, they get a year older. And unfortunately, that's just kind of what happens in the NFL. You know, those years can make dramatic differences. We saw with Drew Brees. His last year, he fell off dramatically. The year before, you could kind of tell he was starting to decline a bit. But it was like, okay, that's still good. But he just had a massive drop-off after that. We thought, you know, he'd be good for one more year probably. And unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. You know, he just was, you know, he was fine, you know. Like, you could definitely tell, like, he was done. You know? And that's kind of the same with Ben Roethlisberger. Conveniently the same, Ben Roethlisberger wants to play in the NFL again. You know, last year, you know, he retired and he had a pretty bad season. And the year before that, you could kind of tell that was happening. You know, he had a below average season, but it's still serviceable. And you're like, okay, maybe he should retire, you know. Stop while you're ahead, you know. You never want to play. You know, I don't remember the saying, but it's like, you die becoming a hero, or you live too long becoming a villain, or whatever. Kind of in the NFL, it's a weird, you know, thing. You know, you can retire in the twilight of your career. People will give you a lot of respect. You know, okay, he called it quits at the right time. You know, he was starting to fall off, but he was still good enough. You know, maybe if he played an extra year, he still could have been good, or he could have fallen off even more and not been good enough. Or you could be the guy who wants to play another year, has a horrible season, stayed past, your time, and it's just kinda, you get so much hate for it. Lucky for me, I was able to see the play. Yeah, that's kind of what happened with Roethlisberger. A guy like Phillip Rivers is the perfect example. He stopped at a good spot. You know, he was pretty good when he retired. You know, he was still putting up solid stats, but he was in the twilight of his career. He was at the end of his twilight. I would not doubt him if he played another season. He probably would have had a better season than Ben Roethlisberger if he played another season. But, you know, he didn't really care about money or a championship. He cared about how people would view him as a career. And that's kind of one of the most underrated issues, you know. You can go out there and get an extra bag or two of money, or compete for another ring. But if you have a horrible year, you know, people are going to look at that year and be like, wow, you really overdid it. You overdid it a bit. Phillip Rivers is a perfect example of not doing that. He had a great last year for expectations. People were going to go out knowing, wow, he knew when it was time to hang up the cleats. And then there's some guys who retired early, like Barry Sanders, Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson didn't. Calvin Johnson, literally, like, apparently, like, he was barely able to freaking lift his knees up, like, his feet off the ground and, like, run. But they were smart. Calvin Johnson, no, not necessarily retired because he wouldn't be good, because he, you know, if he can't really get off the ground, he's not going to be very good. I'm sorry to say it. But for health reasons, you know, Barry Sanders, I don't know what his reason was, but who knows with him? He could have had a career-ending injury, or he could have had a down year, a very bad year at that. You know, people always be like, retire too early, but, you know, at the same time, we don't know what would have happened, you know, past that point. Brady might be that same guy. I don't know about Brady. I feel like he's going to fall off here soon. Whether it's this year or next year, he's falling off one of those 2 years. And I don't know if he could be smart. He probably should have retired then, you know, not... He might be dragging the horse a bit too far, you know? That was a weird thing. What? Where did that come from? And then obviously we have Gronk talking about retiring. Now Gronk may actually retire, but I'm pretty sure he's going to play. I think he just doesn't want to go to training camp. I think Gronk's in it for 3 reasons. 1, money. 2, to play with Tom Brady. And 3, to potentially go ring chasing. Yeah, I think he's lost all interest in football. I think he's now just riding it out, you know. He's trying to see how much value he can earn. He's probably going to pull a Phillip Rivers. He's either going to retire when Brady does, you know, he's going to call quits then. Or he's going to retire when he feels like it's right, when he feels like he has no more value. Like, I bet he knows teams are still interested in him. And this could all be a stunt as well, him contemplating retiring. It could be like him trying to pressure teams into, if he's really wanted, you know, they'll give him a big bag. You know, pay him like the absolute max they're willing to. Oh my God! 1 second left. We have a chance. Please don't take it out of bounds. Marquez Callaway, you got this. We can return it for a touchdown. Okay, it's not happening. I had to make sure not to get a safety though. I haven't really seen any major free agent signings. Melvin Gordon re-signed with the Broncos, but I feel like we talked about that last time. Melvin Ingram, that's one. Uh, he signed with the Dolphins. The Chiefs were interested. Dolphins also signed a running back. I don't remember who, but they signed a running back. Yeah, we can look it up. It wasn't a bad running back either. Was it like maybe a Latavius Murray? Maybe. Or someone like that. Dolphins free agency. Okay. I got it pulled up. I'll talk about it after this play or maybe the next play. I don't know. It depends on, you know. Thomas Morstead, John Jenkins, Xavier Howard. Ron Armstead, Lawrence Scarlett. Raheem Mostert. Teddy Bridgewater, Chase Edmonds. Preston Williams. We're going farther. Yeah, we were going farther and farther. What? Okay, I can't find it. Okay. Doesn't say quite who. As I threw an interception. I can't think of this running back. No. Was that running back? It might have been a receiver. CBS Sports, come on. Sony Michel, that's who it was. Oh my, whoa, I accidentally switched. What is happening? I knew I accidentally did that. I accidentally switched emails to my school email. I was wondering why I couldn't view the search. It was on my school account. How much time are we at recording wise? We're at just under 20 minutes. Wow, this game has flown by. I like the signing of Sony Michel. What I don't like is how crowded you're having your receiver room or your running back room be. Kamara's gone. There's no way he's not. Alvin Kamara. Why were you doing that? I wanted you to die. He started rolling to the ground. Is it tap square? Might be tap. Don't worry, Kamara. I'll get you a touchdown, though. What the hell is the button, then? Is it not hold square? Just don't throw the ball. That's fine, Jameis. You know, just don't throw the ball when I'm telling you to. It's whatever. I didn't want you to throw the ball. And no, not at all. We deserve to lose this game now. Quit waving, freaking Ronald Darby. Back to the Dolphins. Don't like what they're doing. Overcrowding that running back room. Chase Edmonds. Raheem Mostert. I originally liked that. I was like, yeah, it's perfect. You're gonna have Myles Gaskin. There was some other guy, like Ahmed guy, like starts with S. I forget. He's not bad. Good backup. Like Salvin or something. Salmon. Come on. If you know, you know, alright? But now adding Sony Michel, I feel like you're wasting talent with one of those running backs. Because obviously, one, you could cut one of them. Understandable. Or two, you could run a 5 running back roster. It's weird. Sony Michel, I felt like a bad choice. Sony Michel, I felt like could honestly, well, probably not, but definitely like a starter caliber. Raheem Mostert, he's up there in age. I understand that. You know, he's kind of a prove-it deal. Chase Edmonds, I really like. I don't know why. You kind of understand competition, but not really. Yeah. Now you're just in a bad situation with all these running backs. Good news is Tua. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter with Tua. Tua and Teddy. Good news is if it doesn't work out for them, got probably the best running back group of all time. And a pretty good I mean, that hat, like, I don't know how good their defense is. It's pretty good. Emmanuel Ogba, Byron Jones, Xavier Howard, Noah Igbenogany, Jerome Baker, and some other guys I forget. Sorry, there's one guy he's on the tip, like he's just right there. I can't think. He's a defensive lineman. Oh, you also have Jalen Phillips. Forgot about him, even though he's literally like the best player in my Falcons franchise. Besides AJ Terrell. No disrespect to AJ Terrell. You're by far the best. Maybe Dion. Dion's up there. I wonder if I throw Callaway a fade. Damn it. I knew the safety would draw over there. But I was like, I'm throwing it anyway. Oh, since we're playing the Broncos, I might as well tell you this right now. I think the Broncos are overrated. I think they're overhyped. Russell Wilson, I don't think he's as good as he used to be. I feel like it's going to take a while for him to build chemistry. Even though he has good receivers, you know, and good running backs, he got rid of the best tight end by far on your team. Now, Albert Okwuegbunam, or whatever his name is, solid option, but, you know, no offense, way better. Lost both Teddy Bridgewater and Drew Lock. So in case something happens to Russell Wilson, I don't know who the heck you have as a backup. And that defense is not what it used to be. Bradley Chubb, who knows what's happening with him? He's declining. Patrick Surtain's a bright spot. Ronald Darby's a bright spot. I don't know who else they have. They signed Michael Ojemudia. He's good. For a third rounder. Justin Simmons and Kareem Jackson are also good, but I don't know if Kareem Jackson's even on the team still. I forget the other guys. Kyle Fuller and the other guy. I don't remember. Actually, why am I trying to think. Bryce Callahan. Yeah. I believe they're both one-year deals. Well, were. And I don't know if either of them re-signed.
Keep playing hard. Watch the pass.
So, yeah.
Let's go.
So you have great secondary, but like, ooh, Alexander Johnson's also solid. I forgot about him. You lost Shelby Harris. It's like, at what cost? Like, you have a great secondary, but you have a horrible D-line, in my opinion. Like, the linebackers aren't that good. Alexander Johnson's a great run stopper, I believe. Or he's one of the two. Don't quite remember. Oh, Marcus! That's why you're on the Ravens now. That's why they didn't want you no more. Malcolm Jenkins retired as well. I saw him in the shot there. You know, he was near to play. Oh. He's a guy who carried his career out way too long.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Well, I'm very thirsty. Good thing I got a water right here. I haven't talked about it. NBA Finals. Well, not quite here, but getting close. Juked. We have the Mavericks versus the Warriors and the Celtics versus the Heat. Very good games. I'm rooting for the Mavericks. Luka's like the only good guy in that team. Like, let's take a look at the teams. Celtics, Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum. I don't know if they have any other guys, but solid. The Heat, don't even get me, bro. They got who? Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo, and that's just a few. I can't really name a lot. I'm not very smart at the NBA. Who are the other ones? The Mavericks and the Warriors. I can't think of a single person on that team who's good. Besides maybe Steph Curry, maybe Klay Thompson, maybe a little Draymond Green, maybe like an Andrew Wiggins, maybe like a Looney. Like, god damn, Warriors, you guys are sweaty as shit. Not to mention, probably besides Lakers fans, Lakers fans are like the worst. They're like the Cowboys. They're the Cowboys of the NBA. Their team does so good that all they do is hold on to the old times, I feel like. Also, Celtics fans are being very freaking bitchy today. Defeating the Bucks without Chris Middleton. Yay, good job. You beat Drew Holiday and Giannis. Who else is there? No one. Cool. I'm a Pacers fan, by the way. You know, I'm not being biased. I'm not a Bucks fan. Just because I'm a Packers fan does not mean I'm a Bucks fan, alright? I chose the Packers because they were green. The Pacers, I chose because, conveniently, one, they're pretty local. You know, they're just a state down over. I'm from Ohio. Cincinnati, to be specific. I could root for the Cavs, but chose not to. Chose to root for the Pacers because they're just missing a K, and they'd be settled the same way as the Packers. And I'm a Reds fan, so, like, you know, I'm kind of local, but Packers are like the only long shot. But I chose them because of the color green. So theoretically, I could choose the Bucks as well, but I'm not going to. I'm too committed with the Pacers now. Yeah, Celtics fan, good job on who you beat. You beat two players, essentially. Giannis isn't a one-man show. Drew Holiday, I don't know anything about. I just know he's good. And great job, Mavericks. I gotta give a credit to the Mavericks. And for the Celtics, they did beat the Nets, but at the same time, like, they were playing apparently, I don't know, but Kyrie was, like, not the healthiest. Kevin Durant's a great job. You beat KD, that's great and all. And then, Ben Simmons was the main talking point. How much time do we have? I don't want to go on much of a rant. Okay, we're only at 31 minutes. Wow. Jeez. Yeah, I have some time to kill to talk about the NBA. Yeah, the Mavericks, I'm rooting for them all the way. They beat the number one seeded Suns. Didn't just beat them. Blew them the absolute hell out in Game 7. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't think the Suns were missing anyone. And if they were anyone severe, they weren't missing like Devin Booker or anyone. It's like, Mavs deserve it. Knowing damn well it's going to be the Warriors somehow, because, fucking hate the Warriors, bro. They're the super team. Well, they were not really. The Lakers were, but the Lakers sucked. Yeah. I don't really think there's much more to talk about besides the MLB, but let's be honest, that's boring. The Reds kind of suck still. They started to do good, but, they're starting to fall off again, losing to the Pirates. That team was like the worst record last year. How the hell do you lose to the Pirates? You're the only team without double-digit wins. You're like 3 games behind like the second worst team. Like, oh my god, come on, Reds, do better. You don't even have Joey Votto anymore. He's on your freaking minor league team. And yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care for either of those sports. I'm a football first guy. I'll tune into the occasional baseball game, and I'll constantly look up not MLB, NBA. But that's about it. And I'm losing interest in the USFL, man. Super hyped. I posted a tweet about it earlier. Well, not earlier. Yesterday, actually. Saying the Birmingham Stallions, they may be the best team. Well, you know what else they have? The hometown team every single game. Ooh. Well, it might be tough. I don't know. The crowd might side for whatever team they're playing next week. Nah, that's never gonna happen. But yeah, here in Canton, Ohio, like, in my opinion, like, there's a few teams bordering, You have like the Stars, the Panthers, the Maulers. They're all kind of close. They're only a state down. The Generals aren't too far away. They kind of are. What are the other teams? I don't even know. Tampa Bay is far. Ooh, that's gonna be a long one. Birmingham's far. Who are the other two teams? Birmingham, Tampa Bay, Michigan, Philadelphia, and Pittsburgh. Huh. Could just go on my phone and look, actually. I mean, I do retweet the final scores. Not that hard to find. But yeah, I'm pumped for the XFL to happen here. It's going to be like a year away now. That picked up momentum. Oh, glad I did continue to keep talking. Packers have agreed to terms on a contract extension for Jair Alexander. Let me guess, not going to load. No. 4-year, $84 million. And conveniently, as soon as I'm talking about the USFL, not Stallion, USFL tweets, retweet if your team is still undefeated. Shouldn't be far. I was missing Houston Gamblers, that's going to be a drive. And New Orleans Breakers, that's going to be a drive. So yeah. By the way, also, I think Generals are the best team in the league, easily. I feel like if it wasn't played in Birmingham, that first game, easily, the Generals win. The Generals were leading that whole goddamn time and just lost at the end. Like, the Generals are the team to beat, in my opinion. They're what, 4-1? They beat the Breakers easily. Where it was a battle between the Breakers and the whatever Stallions for the undefeated, to be the only team remaining. Conveniently, the Generals easily beat them, and the Stallions struggled. So there's my logic right there. Stay mad. Imagine being a fan of an Alabama team that isn't freaking college football. Yeah. Alright, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. There's all to talk about today, and I'll see you guys next Monday. Well, with Madden Monday. I'll see you guys tomorrow with I recorded something and I forgot. What was it? Hold on a sec again. Let me open my phone. I record on my phone because, like, I either record on PlayStation or phone because, like, I'm poor. Go to gallery. Screen recording. Oh! Predicting every rookie's Madden 23 development traits. So yeah, you'll get that video tomorrow on Tuesday. On Wednesday, you'll get the normal Falcons franchise. On Thursday, you'll get the first power ranking. It's going to be post free agency and draft power rankings. And yeah, I waited a bit because, I didn't know, like, I wanted to make sure, some people could make moves. Like, there's still an Odell Beckham out there. There's a Jadeveon Clowney. Those are like the two that come to mind. JC Treader, I believe, is still available as well. Those are some guys, I think. And yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I'll see you guys next time on Friday. It's going to be the normal Falcons franchise as well. And Saturday, no video. Gets screwed over. Kidding. It's my schedule. You should know by now. Goodbye.